Hello folks. So as you know, Spyro Reignited Trilogy came out not too long ago, so I figured I'd review it, because I played it, so whatever. This isn't gonna be like an in-depth analysis of all 3 games. I feel like if I wanted to, I could do that in 3 separate videos, not just one really long video. So this is just going to be, what I think of the collection, the improvements that they made, and whether or not I think these remakes do the original versions justice. Spoiler alert, the answer's yes. Anyway, let's get into this thing. But first, to address the big fat elephant in the room. Now, obviously, I'm aware of Activision's dumb decision to make not even half the game be on the disc and make you have to download the rest. And that really sucks for those who are affected by it, but that in no way affects the quality of the game. So, if you see me singing my praises about this game, just keep in mind I'm not taking that into consideration, because it doesn't really affect me personally, but for those it does affect, yeah, that really sucks. Anyway, moving on. So Spyro Reignited Trilogy is a similar concept to Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, where they took 3 classics from the PS1 era, in this case the Spyro the Dragon Trilogy, and rebuilt them from the ground up with fancy graphics and remixed music. Of course, if you don't like the remixed music, you can always just go into the pause menu and change it back to the original, a feature not included in Insane Trilogy. There's also a map in the pause menu, which I'm pretty sure wasn't a thing in the original games. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. The remakes also stay true to their PS1 counterparts, even down to Spyro 1 not having the float move, and Spyro 2 and Year of the Dragon having it. Similar to how in Insane Trilogy, Crash 1 and 2 didn't have the special moves from Crash 3, but Crash 3 did. Obviously. Another thing that was noteworthy about Insane Trilogy is that its graphics were insane. And Spyro Reignited Trilogy is no different. The graphics are really nice, and they kind of give off a Ratchet & Clank 2016 vibe, which I think they might have been going for, honestly, because Spyro was originally owned by Insomniac after all, so I don't know, maybe. I'm also pretty sure they improved the float mechanic in Spyro 2 and 3 as well, because I think you can float just a little higher now. I don't know, something about the mechanics in these games just feels better. Not to say the originals didn't feel good, because they felt great. I should know, I played them. But, yeah, I think everything feels just a little better this time around, so good job. After all, what would be the point of a remake if it wasn't an improvement over the original, whether improvements needed to be made or not? Also, some of the characters were slightly redesigned, which might be a turn-off to some, but I like the new designs. And also, Elora is fucking adorable. Like, my god. She's so adorable in this game I could actually die. Like, just look at her.
We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Elora.
Oof, so cute. Oh my god. I just want to hug her. Not to interrupt your fanboying, but could you take it down a few notches? So people might end up thinking you want to take that goat from behind. She's a fawn, you dork. Whatever, same diff, just bring it down. Suck it. I also think it's awesome that Tom Kenny reprises his role as Spyro in this game. I know originally it was somebody else in the first game, but this time it's Tom Kenny in all 3 games, but I mean, that's still cool. I think some of the other voice actors were changed, but they all do a pretty good job, so overall, no real complaints with that. Anyway, so all 3 games are not only perfectly rebuilt from the ground up, but also have some improvements. They still have money bags though, that fucking bastard.
No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, get dunked on, bitch! What? Nothing, carry on. Now, this game was originally supposed to come out in September, but it got a 2-month delay, and I'm not really sure why, because they didn't fix the biggest issue everybody had, which was not all the game being on the disc. Unless that delay was to, iron out any glitches or bugs, which, I guess paid off, because, as far as I can tell, this game is glitch-free. What the fuck? Make that mostly glitch-free. If I had to give a couple of nitpicks, it would be that, to my knowledge, they didn't recreate the iconic title screens, and, the egg carriers don't taunt you nearly as much. They just kinda run away silently. Yeah, I feel like them taunting you as they ran away kind of gave the game a little bit more charm, but to an extent, they actually did give some of the characters a lot more personality this time around, so that's good. Anyway, I don't think I have too much more to say about this game, so I guess I'll, just end it here. But I don't really know how to end videos, so here's something totally random.
Wow!